Yeah.
We didn't write anything down, folks.
This is completely unscripted.
We typed things down.
Still unscripted. Shh. Don't tell them. They don't have to know. No, we wrote notes down. I know.
We wrote people's names down so that
Yeah.
we don't forget who's in the movie. Because there's
Literally just
like
characters.
15 people in this movie.
Yeah.
There's like hundreds of people in this movie.
There's a lot of
It's
people
like
in the movie.
hundreds of actors.
Okay, well, first
15
off,
principal actors.
let's do this. So, I'm here with Chris Zambrano. You guys
Hello.
don't know what he looks like until now. Handsome guy, right?
Got a beard.
It's okay. Well,
Jeez.
I got the beard too.
Mine's longer. You got longer hair, though.
but mine is like also growing upward.
Yeah, but
you know,
I keep it. I purposely keep it here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do too usually, but I just haven't like.
There's light. I can't tell right now. Actually,
It's okay. I hope I look good. Okay.
you're sexy. You're fine. Don't worry.
Thank you very much. We're going to... No, I'm not going to go there. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to review a Captain America Civil War. Or it really should just...
And then right before that,
Avengers
Captain
Civil
America, the Winter Soldier, and then before that, we're gonna do the First Avenger. And we're just gonna do the whole Marvel Universe in 10 minutes.
All of them. Let's do this, starting with Hulk. Go. No. Anyway, we are reviewing Civil War. It's Captain America Civil War. Really shouldn't have been called Captain America Civil War. It should have been called the Avengers Civil War, in my opinion.
Anthony Mackie said it was like Avengers 2.5. That's actually what he said on either Instagram or something like that.
I believe that 100%.
The reason why it was supposed to be Civil War was because, what's his face? Tony Stark was not supposed to have a major role in it originally. It wasn't even going to be the Civil War arc. And then one of the producers was like, I really want it to be Civil War. But
Kevin Feige wanted it to be Civil War really bad.
But they already had committed to the Captain America movie. So they're like, alright, it's just Civil War now.
Okay.
I read a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it worked out. It really did. I mean, you know, like, I was listening to, I think it was the Russo brothers. They were the ones who directed it, right?
I think so.
I heard them, I'm pretty sure it was them talking about it, and they were like, it's still a Captain America at the heart of the movie, or a Captain America movie at the heart of the movie, and I felt like, no, I didn't agree with that.
Well, it was centered around Captain America.
It was centered around Captain America and Iron Man.
Yeah, but Iron Man, I don't think they're making any more Iron Man movies.
Robert Downey Jr. just said that he wants to do an Iron Man 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is exciting. I like him in the role. I really do. I'm not...
He is the role. He is the role.
Here's the thing. I agree with you, 100%. But I do think that if they brought somebody else in and he did a good job, you could say the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We're going to bring in Chris Pratt, and he's going to play every person.
Just
ever.
everyone.
He's playing Indiana Jones. We'll put him in the Wolverine.
That's pretty insane.
We'll make him 007.
No, did you hear
top it
what's
off?
his name? The dude who played Loki is going to be the new 007.
Tom Hiddleston?
Hiddleston. Yeah, he's going to be the new
He's
007.
a bad guy.
And Chris Pratt is in everything. It's actually...
Because he's awesome.
He is awesome.
He's in the Lego movie.
But yeah, like he's in like multiple franchises. Lego Movie, Jurassic Park. They're talking about the possibility of Indiana Jones.
Guardians of the
Galaxy. Yeah.
He's made all the money.
Yeah. It's
And he's married to Anna Faris.
which automatic win. I mean, in my opinion. Yeah. Did you ever see House Bunny?
Yes.
Automatic win. Anyway, back to Captain America.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, so first, reaction. What would you rate the movie? 1 through 10.
1 through 12. No.
You and Rob.
9.5.
Not out of 10.
Out of 10.
Okay.
Out of 20. Yes, out of 10.
Rob in our Jungle Book one wanted to do it out of 11. Okay.
It's 10.354. With
Why?
I don't
No.
9.5.
9.5. Okay. I would have to say 9.5 too.
Okay.
I really did like it. I only had one issue with it. The only issue that I had with it is same issue I had with Batman versus Superman, but on a much lesser level. I went into the movie super tired
Maybe you should stop doing that.
I should. Well, I didn't think I was gonna go see the movie. I wanted to go, and I don't remember what I was doing. Where did I see the movie? I saw it. Oh yes. Okay, so I was actually at the Plaza getting my mom her Mother's Day gift, and I had time to kill, and I was like, you know what? Nobody's gonna want to see this movie on IMAX 3D because in New Jersey, I don't know where you guys are watching this, but in New Jersey currently, if you want to see an IMAX 3D movie, one ticket,
$15?
no, $18, 18 and change, $18.75. For me alone, this was a like $30 night.
I cannot see 3D movies. They mess with, I have contacts. They mess with my eyes too badly.
I don't like 3D either, but and this is another thing for you guys to know, unless you know of a different place. I can't find anywhere that does IMAX without 3D anymore.
Does the Richard Park one do IMAX?
Nope.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Yeah, no, they do 3D and they do Real D, but they don't do
whatever
IMAX. And I wanted to see this movie in IMAX because the
You wanted to see the shield encompass the entire
screen? No, so the airport scene where they have the big fight was actually filmed with IMAX cameras. And for that one scene, they actually everything gets bigger and they fill up the entire IMAX screen for that scene.
That's pretty cool.
So when I heard that, I was like, I have to go see this movie. And
we're doing that.
IMAX.
That's happening.
Yeah. So I saw the movie.
You didn't like it because you were tired.
I was tired and I ended up falling asleep during
very pivotal parts of the movie that I had to tell him about.
No, only one part of the movie at the beginning, and
pivotal part.
I can't tell you what part because I don't remember seeing it. But apparently they were in a bar, and Agent Carter gave them information. I still understood the entire movie, so I mean, I don't know if I'd call it pivotal.
All right.
Saw the explosion, got why everything was happening. You know,
it's good enough.
Yeah. So I only knocked down half a point, but yeah, I mean, like I said, X-Men Apocalypse. I saw that. You know,
so
and
we're doing that now.
No, I'm just saying. I was really tired when I saw that movie too, and I was fine. It kept me engaged throughout the entire movie, you know. So, to me, that's the sign of a good movie. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Put a sleepy guy in there, and if he stays awake, it's a good movie.
There's a big difference between those two movies.
I know. But I feel like also like think about it. Like, how long were they discussing and talking for? You know.
Every other scene they had to. The premise of the movie was we are doing a lot of bad things by fighting. Maybe we should stop fighting.
Yeah, no, that's my point really. Like they were talking for a really long time, and there was only that one scene where I started to kind of doze off. You know, like everything else I remember happening.
That's true.
So it is the sign of a good movie, I think. Yeah, that's really the only bad thing I have about it.
All right, the only bad thing I have about it is a gripe that I have with all movies. That things happen too easy. It's like, hey, there's a fight over there. We don't have our gear. Oh, look, we're in our gear. We just cut. We're running. Where? How? You have to go upstairs. You have to take your clothes off. You have to go into a locker. You have to put your gear on, and then you have to walk out of a locker. Like, yeah, I'm Captain America now.
You really liked the extended version of Fellowship of the Ring, didn't you?
I didn't see them.
You didn't see any of Lord of the Rings?
They were too long for me at that point.
Oh, wow.
I would go back now and watch them all in one day.
You should.
36 hours.
You should.
Like Men in Black.
Yeah.
Well, no, they say.
Did you hear that they're doing a crossover? What is it? It's like Men in Black on Jump Street or something like that, and it's gonna be they're crossing over 21 and 22 Jump Street with the Men in Black.
I know, but I would
How
see that.
crazy is that?
I would see that.
I totally see that. Are you kidding? Like, that's awesome. Anyway,
that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
They lose their equipment after they get arrested, and then Agent Carter's like, "Oh, here, your equipment's back. It's in the back of this car, and here's the information you need. You got 15 minutes. Go run." And oh, we're now in another country, and then we're over here, and it's one. It bothers me.
It's understandable.
It's the only gripe I have with the movie.
I do feel like this
that
would be
and there was
a very
not more
long
Marissa Tomei.
movie if more Marvel, if you're listening, more Marissa Tomei all the way.
Yes.
I completely second that, and I think that most men will.
What did you like about the movie?
Hottest Aunt May ever.
Yes.
What did I like about the
Sally
movie?
Field has a nice, elegant appeal to her.
Really?
I thought she was cool.
I mean, I don't know. Sally Field...
From Lincoln, showing a little ankle. The little bonnet and everything. It's cute. just trying to make you laugh at this point.
Alright, and next you're going to tell me you liked her in The Flying Nun?
I never saw that movie.
I think it was a show.
Never saw that show.
She was very young.
I don't think I've ever seen her young.
Okay. So, what did you like about the movie?
Choreography. We're gonna talk about this. Choreography was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Choreography at the beginning of the movie. What were we saying? I was saying
Black Widow.
Black Widow. When she's fighting the two guys with the vial, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Flipping around like crazy, and then even at the end when they're on the helipad, or not the helipad, but at the airport, everybody's flying around. Spider-Man looking like a spider, flipping around like crazy, doing his one-liners. Awesome.
This sounds like Chris is kind of flying through this. It's because we just recorded this and the camera stopped. So
we're gonna adjust the elephant in the room. Stupid camera.
But yeah, everything from, I mean, the thing that we were talking about that we really emphasized most on was that last scene when they were in that small area. The three of Captain America, Bucky, and Iron Man. That scene was pretty crazy.
The shooting at the low angle was awesome.
Yeah.
Shooting up, looking at them, sort of, they were larger than life, but they're humans, but they just appear to be these massive people.
As we talk about, it's all coming back to me. We also talk about the grittiness, and that's where we're kind of leaving it off at. Really, the fact that this, in my opinion, this is probably the grittiest scene of any Marvel movie.
Especially
to date.
And that actually reminds. Now I can think of it when he takes the shield. And you think he's gonna hit him in the face.
Oh man,
that was pretty scary. I was like,
yeah. And he just shoves it into the arc reactor.
That's it.
Oh man, yeah, that was intense. But you know what? Okay, whose team are you on? Are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
No one asked me that.
Really?
No, I saw it by myself. Oh no, I saw it with Walker. He didn't ask me.
Well, I mean, everybody,
I would be on the Iron Man side.
Even after seeing the movie?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm Team Cap.
I would have never guessed.
Really?
Well, you have to go.
We're gonna both be on the same team. Fast forward to the end of the video, you're gonna see us fight. No, but yeah, I'm Team Iron Man 100%, and I kind of felt like. If anything, I know that a lot of people disagree with me. You probably disagree with me being on Team Iron Man, but I thought that Iron Man was the antagonist of this movie, and seeing Cap win at the end kind of solidified that to me. It ends with him
Well, Cap doesn't win. Cap loses. Cap has now become the A-Team. Think about it. The A-Team were criminals. They were against They were against the government.
So
by definition,
if you go to the comic books, Captain America is no longer Captain America. He's just the captain.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're taken from Captain America 1, where he says "Hail Hydra," which I refuse to acknowledge as canon, that's a completely different. Did you hear about that?
I just saw something on it. I didn't read up on it though.
He's apparently been a Hydra agent the entire time.
That's creepy.
It's retarded. Yeah, I'm not going to acknowledge that as canon. I don't have it over there. I'm just pointing. Let me pull it out for you. But he did win. Even if he's going underground, think about it. Iron Man went in there. He was going to kill Bucky. He was going to kill
Bucky also killed his parents.
No, Winter Soldier killed.
That's still the same guy. Unfortunately, he's the same dude.
Okay, so
split brain,
same body, different mind.
That's not Iron Man's fault. That's Bucky's fault for getting captured.
Really?
He shouldn't have fallen off.
He fell off of a train.
He shouldn't have been there then. Captain didn't, and everybody else didn't.
First off, Cap wasn't alive. No, Cap was
alive.
I was thinking Iron Man wasn't alive. That's what I was thinking.
Iron Man was alive.
Iron Man wasn't alive when Bucky got caught.
No, not when he got caught, but when he killed his parents.
Bro. But it wasn't Bucky. It wasn't Bucky.
Justifiable homicide applies.
No. No.
We'd have a very more pleasant Iron Man if his parents are still alive.
Really, you think?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of that scene. The scene where he's young and he's nubile and the CGI.
Yeah.
If his parents had stayed alive, he could have reconciled with his father. He didn't need to reconcile with his mom. If he had reconciled with his father, we'd have a much different Tony Stark. We wouldn't even have Civil War. At least the movie. I don't know about the... Think about it. Think about it. You would be different. He would be absolutely different.
He would be different. I think that maybe he would have reconciled with his dad after he got caught. Like, after he got caught by the terrorist group and became Iron Man.
Okay, but still, he'd still be decidedly different.
But he's not cocky and arrogant and all of that because his father died. That was him.
No, but he's closed off and he doesn't talk to anybody and he keeps secrets and he...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
He'd probably still have Pepper.
He would definitely have Pepper.
And he'd be a kinder person.
You know who else he'd have? He'd have Bruce Banner.
Well, then.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I thought that... See, I think Captain America won.
He won the thing, but he's now the criminal. That's the problem.
Yes, he's now the criminal. I get that 100%. But I still think he won. I think that he got out there. Like, think about it. His thing wasn't to stop the Accords from happening. He didn't try to stop it. He just said, "I'm not going to sign it."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, like he wasn't like, guys, like
because they were going to do it without him.
You know, so his
Black
whole
Widow and everybody was going to just sign it. And
he was. In fact, the pivotal scene where he's about to sign, he doesn't say, "Guys, come on, like let's think about this."
No,
like,
he was going to do it.
Throws the pen down and he's like, "I'm not going to."
Well, he's going to do it because of what happened with Wanda.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that like his goal wasn't to stop them from happening or to change the other guy's minds. His goal was, I'm not going to sign this because this is what I believe.
But Tony Stark just decided to make the wrong decision every turn. Can I go left or right? We're just gonna keep going left. We're just gonna keep just the wrong way.
Yeah.
Every turn.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? The scene where his mask gets ripped off of his face and it's lying there on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice this until I read an article later on. But if you look at his mask, it actually looks like Ultron's face.
I noticed that.
Yeah, it's...
I shouldn't say that. You're saying it, and I'm realizing it, and when I saw the movie, I was like, that looks funky.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
It was actually Ultron's face,
well,
molded out of the Tony Stark mask.
Interesting. Yeah, I have to go look up that.
Yeah, look it up. It was I didn't notice it when I was watching it. I looked at it later on. I saw an article pop up, and it was like proof that Tony Stark was the villain in Civil War. And I don't know if I'd use a strong word as a villain. That's why I say antagonist. But yeah, but like Iron Man won, not Iron Man, Captain America won the fight, and
but he's losing the war. In a sense that he is now the villain. He's now
a
criminal.
Yeah, I guess we have to see the next movie because the next movie, I'm sure,
Infinity Wars.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's going to be a whole big.
But that's going to be Avengers, so Infinity Wars, right?
Well, yeah, because technically it's trilogies that lead up to the main event. You know, being the main event being the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
The only one that's going on to do a fourth movie so far might be Iron Man, but I wouldn't mind that because Iron Man 3 sucked.
I liked Iron Man 3.
How do you?
Because I just like action.
But there's no. It's a void of action. He didn't do anything.
I'm actually trying to remember what happened in Iron Man 3.
He controlled an Iron Man from the ship. It was all the suits that did everything. He didn't do anything.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. In fact, the person who saved the day was Pepper Potts. Okay, listen. This is one of my biggest pet peeves ever, and it seems to be a trend. Marvel and DC, if you're listening, a trend with superhero movies now. Why is it that the superhero doesn't save the day?
Because they're going against type, I guess.
Why? Why go against type? I want to see. I paid.
Don't ask me.
Dark Knight Rises, one of the worst superhero movies ever. Yeah, I said it. Okay? Like, one of the worst superhero movies ever. Batman literally does nothing in that movie. Tell me one thing that he accomplished in that movie.
There's something I can say. Not going to.
Say it. No, say it.
He does have sex. That's an accomplishment.
He does?
Yeah.
In that one?
Yeah. With what's her face? With Tajo, with what's her the girl?
Yeah. Taj Ghul.
Tajo Ghul.
Okay.
Hey, he does beat up Bane.
No, he doesn't. Bane beats the crap out of him.
Lightning round. What was your favorite character?
My favorite character was Spider-Man. I'm
never
a Spider-Man
guessed.
guy. Yeah, I can't help it. Okay, your favorite character?
Crap. I don't know.
Okay.
I like Bucky.
You like Bucky.
I like the duality.
But you're on but you're on Iron Man's side.
Yeah, I like the character in Bucky.
Okay, what did you like about Bucky?
I like the duality. I like the fact that he sometimes sort of knew what was going on, sometimes he didn't, and even though he knew what was going on, even though he didn't know what was going on, he still accepted the fact that he knew, like, he accepted not defeat, but he accepted that there was something wrong with him, and he had to make amends for it. That's why he goes into the cryo sleep at the end.
I did think that was interesting that, like, it wasn't like when he was under the mind control, he was like, oh, I don't remember that, you know, like, oh man, I killed Iron Man's parents, I totally don't remember doing that, you know, like,
he remembers it.
It's like,
but now he has to atone for everything he's done.
Yeah.
Go into the cryo
living with
hopefully get fixed, get a new arm.
Because
Iron Man absolutely ripped it off, and I really hoped I really wanted to, like, beat him with it, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
Yeah. You know what? And I just realized probably what I meant. Remember I said I was able to follow the story without seeing that one part? I think I know now. So at the time, remember when Captain America's like, Iron Man says to Cap, he's like, did you know? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, where did you find out?
There you go.
So that's probably it.
He was my favorite character.
Yeah, I wanted to go through all the characters, but I don't think we really need to.
Least favorite?
Least favorite character, I mean, I'm not really big on War Machine, just in general. I mean, what happened to him was definitely a pivotal scene. It definitely caused for more events to happen. But I definitely, he's probably my least.
See, I like Don Cheadle, so I'll watch whatever he's in. I like him as an actor.
Yeah.
But I could have cared less for Black Panther. They set him up.
Really?
They brought him in to be like, hey, look, it's Black Panther. We're gonna have another movie in another year.
Yeah.
Come watch.
Well, I mean, this was like his introduction. This was like people wanted to see Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, first off, not to bring the race card into it, but like, let's just bring it in. Like, one of the big things about Black Panther is the fact that he is an African superhero. There's not a whole lot of African superheroes, and if you think about like black superheroes,
isn't Jax one or
Jax from
No, it's not Jax. Who is it?
Where are you specifically?
He's another movie that's coming out. It's another Marvel movie. That's another black actor being a superhero.
I'm not sure. I mean, I know that there's Blade is a black superhero, which I mean I liked the Blade movies. A lot of people give them flack, but I liked them. There's Falcon and War Machine,
but they are in hand. Well, no, they're the same. They're
superheroes, but they're kind of like side characters. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna make a Falcon solo movie
or a Warhammer or
War Machine movie. You know what I mean? Like, this is Black Panther getting his own solo movie. You know, which will probably spawn out into 3 movies.
But I just didn't like him in the movie. He had one note. Yeah. My father died. I'm gonna revenge.
Yeah, I know. And then that one line at the end, you know, where he's like, "Vengeance has consumed them." You know, and it's like,
and he saves. Well, I don't know that guy's name, but he saves
I don't remember his name either. He's supposed to be like a bigger bad guy. I've never heard of him before, but a lot of people were.
I like the fact that they had Martin Freeman in the movie.
Martin Freeman?
Yeah.
Who's Martin Freeman?
Martin Freeman was the guy at the end. He was talking to the bad guy in the glass. He was the Hobbit.
The Hobbit?
Yeah, Martin Freeman.
I don't remember.
He's the Hobbit.
The Hobbit from like the Lord of the Rings series.
The Hobbit, the Hobbit movie. Martin Freeman.
Okay.
Was the actor that played the Hobbit.
That played Bilbo.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember him in the movie.
He's got like 3 scenes. I just liked him as an actor. He was just cool.
Alright. I liked the villain though. What did you think about the villain?
Who was the villain? that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
I've seen him somewhere and I don't know where, and I do like him. I like villains. Villains are cool. They're more interesting.
He wasn't a supervillain. He wasn't like he had no superpower.
Motivated by grief, by revenge.
Yeah,
grief.
Yeah,
It took him how many years?
Into revenge.
It was with the events 2 years prior or a year prior, and it festered. And he said all he had was time, and carefully planned everything. He wasn't insanely smart. He just knew enough to do what he needed to do.
And I thought that was so cool. He was a normal dude.
And he knew exactly how to cripple all the Avengers, and it was from the inside.
Yeah.
And it was Tony Stark. Because Tony Stark can cripple anything. Because he's bad.
Spoken by a true Team Iron Man.
Hey, I know the problems of my team. James, got something important to tell you.
I do?
Yeah. You gotta subscribe.
Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, that's all we have. Please subscribe to my podcast, the Redesign podcast.
His podcast.
My podcast, and listen to the episode of Zambrano because it was a good episode. I got nothing else.
All right, awesome.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye.